just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, and Hunter Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing. There's 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 5. Sets up the screen. Eckler. Space pass to 35. Stiff arm success. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Completed left side to Samuel. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's running with it.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
He's running for it. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. We just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. The QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Ravens first down.
Here's Henry on the option. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another run for Henry. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back in line. His defense all over this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. Get this down to the 28. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Carry for him. Jukes out a one-stop. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Ball carrier. He was taken down by Jartavius Martin. A gain of 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He breaks the tackle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Let's go for Washington. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Samuel snags this over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Throwing now, Daniels. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. It's an option right that begins this drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, second and 9. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Play fake, Jackson. Now here he goes. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has it at the 11. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Daniels going to keep it. Will be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Commanders will have a first.
Commanders, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second down at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a loss of 1.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and a punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Running it after the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. From the 31. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Brings up third down and 4.
Third and short, Daniels. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
Yeah, that type of start, oh, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once. On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Turning to Henry on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Running once more with Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got second and 6 coming up.
It's now second and 6.
From the 48. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, but didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Ravens.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running in the corner. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26
It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. The throw is caught. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Complete to number 10, DeAndre Hopkins. First and goal, Baltimore.
Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They go to him again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stouts all set to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Going on first down, Daniels. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 2nd and 6 now. Ertz reels it in. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Washington first down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Live ball here. He's going to return it. And the fumble recovery is made. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Evans now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
A draw now. This is Henry. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 28-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Well, that's not what the offense style was. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
He was brought down by Will Harris. A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. And they get to him. Good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Flying down the middle with Henry. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting the half with Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. But this defense...
By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Now hang on, we do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Daniels gonna keep it. Across the 20, continuing to work. And he's gonna take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
The kickoff for Washington.
Here's Carter on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him from the 46. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Jackson now, third and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot.
Formation for the Ravens.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
He completes it in traffic. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The drive begins with Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Lamar out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. A pickup there of 39. And now they have a 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Stout all set to send this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First carry now for Austin Eckler. Juke the defender. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
50-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Ravens' 46-yard.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Jukes one defender, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Commanders' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 13. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long for Daniels. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Punt team on the field. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Frankie Luvu on the stop. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. First throw for the backup now. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. They hit it off on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5. And the Ravens' 1st down.
He takes off with it. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. A gain of
New
7.
set of downs for him at the 38.
Ravens.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Let's see what they went with on third down. Throwing, rush. Hits his running back. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Mariota. Able to hit Gallup, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards. And the Washington first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. He's got Jalen Lane. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. Third down.
Brings up third down.
He keeps it himself. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
And the Commanders first down.
Mariota to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
13 yards on the play.
Mariota. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Number 26. A gain of 4. Brings up third and
Here he is on third and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
intended for Michael Gallup.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Third and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And plenty of hang time on this one. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's a gain of 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Desperation time here. Finds his target, Gallup. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 47. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down.
From the 36. He'll try and run this. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Still on the move. Coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 18 on 2nd down.
18-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
It's a gain of 16.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout.
That's another Washington 1st down.
1st down from the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Commanders 21.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this one just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for week 1.